Um, my name is Samuel Simon Nyongesa. I am born again. I'm a pastor by calling, and I'm also a baker. I bake cakes. Um, One thing that I've experienced, or the experience that I've had when I was 21, is for a very long time I have experienced fatherlessness. My father left in 2016. Not that he's dead, he's not dead, he's very alive. But he left us together with mama, and nowhere to be seen again. So at that age, being the firstborn, because I'm a firstborn, uh, it was very tough for us and very tough for me, because I had to step in now as a father and as a firstborn to ensure that things are running in the family now that Papa is not there. It was not an easy thing because now you see I had to step into his shoes as a father, and at the same time wear another cap of a firstborn son. And so it was very tough for us, and uh, this is a time where I really needed him the most, and the entire family needed him. And you see, basically as a man, of course, I needed direction and guidance from a father at this age, because this is a very sensitive age. And so I needed guidance and direction on how I'm supposed to do some things. And so because of that, I had to figure out on my own on how I'm gonna get through life, and just get things moving, get into mistakes, and I have to find my way out of the mistakes. I have to be my own father and be my own helper, because I really didn't want to give mama a lot of trouble. So it was not an easy thing, and these people, those that are following me, my siblings, I have one sister and one brother, they are also looking up to me, and at this time now I also have to give them a guidance and direction on what they're supposed to do. And now you see, being fatherless, it really brings a lot of instability. You're not able to be stable, to give the right guidance. But thanks be to God, because of his wisdom. He gave me his wisdom, and by his grace I've been able to take them through and be there for them and be the priest of the family, just to ensure that things are running. I know I'm talking to someone who is experiencing the same thing, who is going through the same thing. Your father left and things have been tough for you. One thing I would like you to know and to understand is that there is God in heaven, and he is the father to the fatherless. And there is something about men or people who have grown and have been brought up in a life without a father, and especially when the father is needed, when the father figure is needed, because there's a very major role that fathers play. There is something special about them, and this time when the father is not there, now there is the father of the fatherless who steps in and comes to give you the right direction and give you the wisdom that you're supposed to to the direction you're supposed to take. I want to tell you, at 21, I made a lot of mistakes. Now that my father was not there to show me the way, I got into very crazy situations, and especially in my social life. I made a lot of mistakes in my social life, and I had to again stand back on my feet and to ensure that I've put my things on, put my life in order. But God has helped me, and I want to also assure you that God will help you. Depend on him. People will come with very many advices. People will come with so many things on what you're supposed to do. And I also want you to understand that no matter what your father does, don't you dare hold a grudge. Don't you dare hold a grudge against him. Don't hold anything against him, because he is still your father. You are his seed, you are his product, and as a matter of fact, you bear his name. So you can never, don't talk about deadbeat fathers and fathers who are not responsible. Don't you dare talk about that when especially you are bearing his name and you are from his loins. So all I would like you to understand is to depend on God, love God, trust in him for guidance and wisdom, and don't you dare hate your father, and things will be okay with you. Whether he's there, whether he passed on before you make things right. There are times I always say it is not about you are right, it is about who. So even if your father is the worst in the world, it is not about your right as a child, it is about who has done it for you. So he is still your father, he is still your parent. Obey him as the Bible says. Obey him, honor him as your father, even in his absentia. Still talk good about him. And God is going to help you, and he will show you the right path that you're supposed to take. God bless you, and I hope that this has helped somebody outside there. Thank you.